Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Voice clear? Very good evening to all. Very good evening. Exam details will be shared in the groups. Okay, it will be informed. So by this time, I hope that you people are going through the NCERT, because that is the book right now you have, or in the class 10th also you have that chapter. So you can read that one also up to the basic portion we have done in class. By this time, we have discussed what? Firstly, we have discussed about the normal definition part was there. Then next was the notations or structural formula. Expanded form, condensed structural formula, and bond line notation. These we have done. Yeah, it is already uploaded. You can check that one. Videos are uploaded already. Then yesterday we have done what? Iupac nomenclature started yesterday. Sequence we have discussed. Yes. Okay, that basic part we have done. Again, a definition we have discussed, structural formula, way of writing the structures, expanded form, condensed form, bond line notation. I have given you homework from the NCERT. Then in yesterday's class, we have discussed the basic sequence of Iupac nomenclature. Yeah, these all are from the class 11th part 2, chapter number 12. In organic chemistry, it is some basic principles and techniques, organic chemistry. So have you gone through the NCERT or not? Yesterday, I have given you page number also, from this page to this page. Very good. Main thing is that when you are starting the preparation, reading habit should be there, that you have to read the NCERT regularly. Class notes, and do not depend only on the class notes. Wherever you join, it's not about here, wherever you are or doing self-study, always remember your strength is that every time you have to read the standard language, because that will be replicated in the exam. When you give your board exam also, that standard language has its own importance. And it is only possible when in the regular schedule, you have the reading habit. So some students, they do mistake that they say, okay, sir, I am doing the notes only. They stick to the notes. Notes are very good, but reading of NCERT is required. Full form, you can watch the yesterday's lecture. It was there. NCERT reading I have given, it is also there. Read it, then come back to the class. Shall I start with the naming of alkanes? Okay. So yesterday we have done one thing, that is a sequence of Iupac. Secondary, first part is prefix, which is into two terms, secondary and primary. Then it is word root, and then it is suffix. Yesterday we did basic part of the sequence. Secondary prefix, then primary prefix, then word root, then primary suffix, secondary suffix. After this, we have to start now naming of alkenes. In prefix, we discuss secondary prefix. What is secondary prefix? Either alkyl groups or halogens or nitro group or ethers, means alkoxy group. As per Iupac nomenclature, these are always treated as prefixes. There you can add one line. Prefixes are written in which order? Alphabetical order. There you can, in your notes, you can write this line. prefixes are written in alphabetical order. Iupac Nomenclature full form is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. In the yesterday's lecture, if you have missed it, you can again watch that video. It was done yesterday. Today we are starting with the naming of alkanes. ठीक है, start करते हैं. Prefixes are written in alphabetical order. Then I have given you that secondary suffix means functional groups. List of functional groups are there. List of functional groups are there, starting with carboxylic. Remember, I told you to read it, learn it, recall at least 5 to 10 times, and write it also. After learning it 4-5 times, you can write it, so that that sequence you remember, which is the seniority order of the functional groups. Have you done that homework? The students who are listening or who are actually working, some students, they might take it lightly, they think that later on we will do, fine, it's up to you. But those who are sincerely working, they should continue this part. Very good. So now that portion, seniority order, we will use in the functional groups. And basic part starting is with the alkanes. Now in the alkanes, naming of alkanes. Write down first point. How we are going to start the nomenclature in alkanes, naming in alkanes. The first point is select the longest carbon chain. Select the longest carbon chain and give minimum number to the substituents. Select the longest carbon chain and give minimum number to the substituents. Example I am writing, okay? Starting with the least possibility. CH4. I know a lot of students, they have no doubt in this type of nomenclature, but it is for all. CH4, only one carbon is present. One carbon, root word is myth. Remember, yesterday we have done. In CH4, there is no branching, no substituent. So prefix part completely omit this one. Okay? We are not considering any prefix directly. Word root. After word root, primary suffix, which represents saturation or unsaturation. Methane is saturated because only single bonds are there. So that is why A. So myth is what? Myth is word root. Ane is primary suffix. As there is no functional group, no use of secondary suffix. Now write down name of further. I will write normal carbon chain like this, or I can also use the bond line notation. We have already done that one, so it's up to you. Whichever way you want to write, you can write in the notes. Saturation, unsaturation, last lecture we have discussed. If this is having all single bonds, it is considered to be a saturated compound. Okay? Alkanes. If it is carbon-carbon double bond, alkenes, or carbon-carbon triple bond, alkynes, they are considered to be what? They are considered to be unsaturated compounds. ठीक है, second example. How many carbons you can select? Maximum 1 2. Select the longest chain. Both the carbon atoms are in the main chain, right? No prefix, only root words are starting point. Eth, 2 carbon means word root eth, then ane. Next, bond line notation, you can write normal notation, normal condensed form also. 1 2 3, any side numbering you can do, left side as well as right side. Parent chain, how many carbon? 3 carbon parent chain. Root word, quickly recall, yesterday we did prop. It is saturated carbon chain, that is why ane. Next one, keep on writing 1 2 3, any side you can do the numbering, maybe from right or left. Simple examples without any substituent. After that, we'll start with substituents. Parent chain, how many carbon? 4. Root word, but. And then primary suffix ane. Bolo, in first 4, any point you want to ask? In 1 to 4. Slide, why to change? It is already, I am scrolling it. You can copy it and then I keep on writing. Otherwise, in slide, what happened? I have to wait. Then I have to again change the slide. Better is I'll write and I'll keep on moving it. You try to copy simultaneously. Okay, next I am writing. Firstly, do the numbering. Make this habit. You have to do the numbering. Even if you remember, it's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any side you can do the numbering. Any side you can do the numbering. Why? Both will give you same. 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, all carbon carbon single bond. That is why ane. So it is pent. Root word is pent. And saturated carbon chain ane. Next one, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Root word hex, then ane. Only we are discussing first nomenclature in the alkanes. है ना? Eighth, next one, it is how many? 7 carbon. ठीक है. Next is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Any side numbering same. How many parent? Parent chain contains how many carbons? 7. Root word hept. Hept and ane. Any doubts in these up to heptane example? Up to heptane. Two carbon in the parent chain, ethane. Only up to heptane. Remaining example, I'll say. Yesterday's lecture is somewhat linked. Yesterday's lecture was there in which sequence was given. So you can refer that lecture also. It is uploaded on YouTube already. Any side you can do the numbering, select longest chain. First point is select longest chain and give minimum number to the substituents. First 6 examples or 7 examples are without substituents. That's why directly writing root word and primary suffix. Now, next portion. Next one, you have to start numbering. Achha, is there any problem with the writing on the same slide in the PDF form or in QR code? Any difficulty you people feel, or it is normal? You can simply scroll that. No, I think it is possible. Maximum are saying it is normal. It is no problem. Maybe some issue with your mobile phone. Maybe in PDF you will get that. You can easily change the page. Let me check here. I have to see also what is the difference. They all are coming normally. You can see I'm just seeing it is zooming in, no problem. You have to zoom in. You have to zoom in. Acha, I got you. You are not be able to. You are not doing the zoom in part. That's why. ठीक है. Okay. Acha, for yesterday it is blur. Fine. I'm changing the slide. From which example? From this example. In regular classes also, in offline mode, we use electronic boards. So that time what happened, I use scrolling part. Why? Because a lot of students, they write slowly. So they have the time that I keep on doing scrolling part. That's why. In normal classes, we also use the same boards. But where to copy here? It is cloned on the same slide. It will be cloned, na? ठीक है यार, leave. I'm adding the new slide. Fine. Copied up to this part, heptane. I'm changing the slide. Okay, I'm changing the slide. First example was I've given with proper carbon chain. Other example with condensed form. Sorry, bond line notation. Okay. Now in the example number 1, maybe 1 I'm saying here already we have done 7 examples, simple examples. What is the first point you have written in the notes today? Select the longest carbon chain, give minimum number to the substituents or branching. So longest chain when you select, it will be this one. Longest chain will be this one, or you can say that one also identical, anyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now numbering will not be from right side. Why? Because longest chain is 4. And simultaneously check where carbon chain which is not in the parent chain, it is a substituent or it is a branching. It should also get minimum number. So from which side it will get minimum number? Left side or right side? Answer will be left side. Why? Second number. If you try from the right side, 1, 2, 3. So this is more number, and rule is select the longest carbon chain in alkanes and give minimum number to the branching or substituent. Numbering done. Okay. Now prefix will start. Which prefix? Secondary prefix. Branching or substituents. Okay. So it is which group? 1 carbon containing alkyl group, CH3. CH3 means 1 carbon, so it is methyl. 1 carbon, methyl at which position? Second position. So this is named as 2 then methyl. 2 means second position in the parent chain, then hyphen, then methyl. If you remember in NCERT, these rules are also given. In yesterday's homework, I have given after 2 hyphen has to be there. Then we write the alphabet. 2 methyl, parent chain, how many carbon? 4. But. There is no unsaturation, only saturated. So that is why A. 2 methyl butane. It is as per Iupac nomenclature. Okay. Why methyl? Because 1 carbon CH3 is not part of parent chain. It is considered to be secondary prefix. It is branching. And at which position it is? Second position in the parent chain or main chain. Now clear? Now think about it, what I said. Try next examples I am writing further. Primary suffix, yesterday's lecture quickly revised. Points are there. Primary suffix means what? Cyclo. These all are open chain structures, so we are not going to use any cyclo term here. Chalo, check karo answer. Second, longest chain, any side you can select from the right or left, any side. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can select 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. All are correct. Maximum 4 carbon atoms in the parent chain. And what are the substituents? Methyl and methyl. 2 means position. Here 2 means position in the parent chain. How many? 1 methyl at second position, that is why 2. Use earphones for the lecture. Better it is always. Use earphones. Numbering is done. Now naming. Firstly, what is written? Prefix. At which position prefix? Second and third. It is 2, 3. How many times? 2 times. 2, 3 position. Where? In the parent chain. Right? Then after 2, 3, how many times? Same prefix 2 times. Methyl. So what is used? Dimethyl. Why di? 2 times methyl. If it is 3 times, tri. Also mention in digits at second and third. Mention in digits, mention in the alphabets also. After prefix, then parent chain, how many carbons? 4. So what is the root word? But. And then it is saturated carbon chain. So it is ane. So this part is prefix, word root, and suffix. Whenever carbon chain is not part of the parent chain, CH3, it is not part of parent chain, it becomes which group? Alkyl group. From alkane, -1 hydrogen, it is termed as alkyl. CH4 -1 H, it is alkyl, means methyl. Yeah, we can name it. Also, other naming is there. Common naming also there. Isoneo, that we will do later on because we are doing the basic portion now. Right? Naming only we are doing right now. Basic naming. Then common naming I'll say. Okay, how to know whether it is saturated or not? Already today also I said. I think you have joined late. Better to go through yesterday's videos which are uploaded. Simple term is if all are single bonds, no pi bonds or no double bonds, it is saturated. If carbon-carbon double bonds are there, then it is considered to be unsaturated, or carbon-carbon triple bond, it is also unsaturated. That's why I am saying lectures continuity is required. Sometimes you are missing the lecture. That is why next lecture will be difficult. All are interlinked. Yeah, you can make the formula also. Alkane CnH2n plus 2, it becomes CnH2n plus 1. But no use of that. You can read, you will get that formula also. But generalize it that alkane minus 1 hydrogen, it is alkyl. Next one, third, longest chain. It is the longest chain. Numbering will start from which side? Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why from left side? Because what is the point? Select longest chain and give minimum numbers to the substituents. Then another compound, I'm selecting the parent chain, longest chain, and give minimum number here. At which position there is substituent? Second position. Which substituent? Methyl. How many times? 2 times. So mention it. 2, 2. Twice, that's why 2 times position. Then how many it is? Alphabetically also di. Methyl. Prefix completed. 2, 2 dimethyl. Parent chain how many? 4 carbons. Bute. And then ane. This portion is prefix. Bute, word root. Ane, suffix. Two why? Because in digits also position is mentioned 2 times. Because what is the structure? CH3, CH3, 2 methyl. If 1 methyl is there, we have to mention 1 time the position. If 2 times methyl is there, 2 times. If 3 times methyl is there, 3 times position along with tri. Here how many times? 2 times. That's why di. No. Alphabetically also you have to mention di, and in terms of digits also you have to mention 2 times. 2, 2, 2, 3. Getting it? Main thing is when you try these examples, you have a doubt, you will ask, I'll respond, and you have to think again. Now, fourth example, firstly you should try, then check my answer here. I'm giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At third position, carbon CH3, not part of parent chain, substituent, only one substituent, that's why 3. Then methyl, prefix over. Then parent chain 5 carbon, pent, and then ane. 3 methyl pentane. Written first, second, third, first and second. अब देखो fifth में, in fifth longest chain, I'm giving very easy examples. You can directly select the longest chain. ठीक है, numbering from which side? Left side or right side? Why left? Because longest chain selected minimum number to the substituents. That's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. हो गया numbering. Now naming. Second and third position methyl group is there. Yes. So it is 2, 3. Then how many times? 2 times. So we have to use di. Dimethyl. Then root word. Parent chain contains 2 carbons. Pent. Then primary suffix. Sorry. Primary suffix ane. Saturated. Sixth question. How many carbons in the parent chain? Only 3. 1, 2, 3. You can select 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, whatever. maximum 3. At second position, 2 substituents. So what is the naming? 2, 2. 2 means rundu. Rundu. 2 dimethyl. 2 dimethyl. After that, parent chain 3 carbon, that is prop. Then ane. 2 dimethyl propane. Tri will be used if there are 3 substituents. But if there is only one substituent, only one time we write it, 2-methyl. If there are 2 times coming, we have to mention in digits as well as we have to mention in the alphabets. And this is which notation? In the last lecture we have done, last to last lecture also we have discussed bond line notation. In the first video, it is uploaded, I think, that you can check on the site, on the YouTube, Sri Gosalites Academy. There you will get that. Can I change the slide now? Return. Very good. Keep on writing. Some more examples are there. Up to 6th we have done. Then now 7th example. ठीक है, check करो. Very good, you are getting all correct. Very good. Keep on working. 7th example. Longest chain selected. Now, halogens, they are always treated in nomenclature as prefix. So which position? From the left we have to do numbering. Minimum number to the substituent after selection of parent chain. So what is the name? At second position, which substituent? Halogen is halo, chloro. Then parent chain, 4 carbons, but. Then saturated ane, 2-chlorobutane. Keep on checking your answer. Longest chain selected. Numbering from any side you can do. Any side. Why? Because it will be same numbering for substituent. Maybe right side, maybe left side. ठीक है, ट्राई करो एग्जांपल नंबर 8. In 8th, Br is there. ठीक है, Br is always prefix bromo. At which position? 3rd. So its name will be 3 bromo. Parent chain 5, root word pent. Purely single bonded ane. 3 bromo pentane. Methyl is not there. What is there? Br. Bond line notation. Br is there. If nothing is given, that means carbon. If nothing is given, that means it is carbon CH3. ठीक है, write down further up to example number 12. ठीक है, 9th and 10th completed. 9th and 10th. Firstly, you can try, then I'll mention it. In 9th, longest chain will be, one possibility is this one. It is which group here? Methyl, CH3, and it is Cl. Both are prefixes. Now, if you do the numbering from right hand side, numbering will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Substituent getting which numbers? 2 and 3. Second for methyl, third for chloro. If you do numbering from left side, again which numbering? 2 and 3. Second for chloro, 3 for methyl. In such cases, when there is a tie-up in the numbering, then how to decide which side we have to go? Alphabetical preference. Which preference? Alphabetical preference. Chloro, first letter C. Methyl, first letter M. But this point we will use when the numbering is same for both substituents. So alphabetically, which comes prior? C. So numbering will only start from which side? Only left hand side, not right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4. बोलो, आया समझ में? Whenever numbering is same, in this case, we have to use alphabetical preference. So naming will be alphabetically, numbering is done here, and then alphabetically we have to write the prefixes. 2 chloro. Then next prefix, at which position? Third. So mention their digits, then their naming. 2 chloro, 3 methyl. Prefix over root word, 4 carbon, but, and then ane. Getting it? 2 chloro, 3 methyl, butane. Next example, select longest chain. Longest chain is, but here there is no tie-up. From the left hand side, you will get which number? 1, 2, 3. Second and third. From right side, which number? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the point? Select longest chain, give minimum number to the substituent. So only numbering will be from left hand side. Very good. Good, very good. Numbering from left hand side. So here it will be prefixes, but prefix has to be written in which order? Alphabetical. So 3 chloro and 2 methyl. Alphabetically, we have to write the naming for prefixes. 3 chloro, 2 methyl, prefix over, then root word, parent chain, 5 carbon, parent chain, 5 carbon, and then pentane. ठीक है? Try 11th and 12th. 11th में longest chain selected, 4 carbon atoms. Tie-up is there. Second and third prefix, second and third prefix. Alphabetically, which comes prior? Bromo B. Then chloro C. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But when you write it, write in alphabetical order. Prefix 2 bromo. Then 3 chloro. Then butane. 2 bromo, then 3 chloro, then butane. Written up to 11th. Very good. Try next one. Yeah, if it is not alphabetical order, it is wrong. That's why I said theoretically, when we remember the rules, then we can easily identify the incorrect option. Now, 12th May longest chain, you can select maybe this way or that way. It's up to you. Whatever you select, if I write this one such way is yes, correct. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Both sides substituent. Third number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third position substituent alkyl group. Which alkyl? 2 carbon. CH3, CH2. So if CH3 is methyl, 2 carbon, CH3, CH2 will be ethyl. At which position? Third. You will write third position, which substituent? Ethyl. Root word pent and ane. Bolo. Till 12th example. In 12th example, which carbon chain is not in parent chain? This one. Yes. And how many they are? CH2, CH3. If you write the normal carbon structure, like this one, carbon skeleton, 5 carbon, then now tell. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third position, 2 carbons, CH2, CH3. Are they part of parent chain or not? Are they part of parent chain? No. So these are what? Alkyl groups. How many carbon? 2. If 1 carbon is methyl, 2 carbon will be ethyl. That is why what is written? Third position, third position. Ethyl prefix completed. Parent chain 5 carbon. And ane, primary suffix. Can I change the slide? 3-bromobutane incorrect. If you write here 3-bromo, clearly incorrect. Why? Numbering is same for both sides, left side, right side. So alphabetically, then we have to give the numbering. Right side bromo is there, so numbering will be from right side 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm changing the slide. When you write the notes, in notes keep on writing with more spaces. Why? After the class, some points you may realize. Then you have to add some short notes in between. You can write some points in your own language that, okay, in this example, this is a good point. So do not write with, do not write miserly that very congested you are writing. Give more space. 13th example, some space given, 14, 15, keep on writing in that. Now in question number 13. In 11th example, already in the previous slide, I said numbering cannot be done from the left side. It is from right side because bromo and chloro getting same numbering, 2 and 3, 2 and 3 from both sides. So alphabetically we have to go. Okay. Try these examples. Maximum what will happen? It will be wrong. No problem. You can try it first. Then I'll write the answer. In 13, which point you remember? Select longest chain with maximum substituents or branching and give minimum number to them. Minimum number to them. ISO term we cannot use here. ISO I will tell how to use it. ISO neo tertiary. ठीक है. 13th example. Everyone should try it. Then I'll write the answer. Thirteenth done. All students tried at your end. I'm writing the answer. Check karo. How many getting same? Three ethyl, 2 methyl hexane. Very good. Those who are getting correct, very good. I'll explain it. Firstly, I'm writing the answer. ठीक है, चलो. I'm explaining. Listen carefully. ठीक है? Done. Now listen. If you select the parent chain, straight chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ठीक है? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From both the sides, you are getting same carbon chain or not? Parent chain same. 6 there also, 6 there also. That means both you are getting parent chain of 6. Now select that longest chain which contains maximum number of substituents or branching and then give minimum number to them in branching or substituent. Now tell, if you select the longest chain, straight chain, how many branching or substituents? Only one. This will be the only one substituent. Okay? If you select that one which I have marked, how many substituents are coming? 2. One is methyl, other is ethyl. Yes or no? 1, 2. Getting it? If you select straight chain, only one substituent, CH3, CH, CH3, only one. But if you select that one, parent chain still 6, but with maximum number of branching. That is why the point you have written here, select longest chain with maximum number of substituents or branching and give minimum number to them. This is CH2CH3 ethyl. It is CH3, it is methyl. Better is, already you have done the practice of bond line notation. You can also write in your notes normal carbon chain. That will be a better part for your practice purpose. ठीक है, check करो 14th answer. I'm writing 14th. I hope you have tried it. Answer I am writing. If you want, I'll explain later, but already we have done almost 14, 15 examples, so you will understand it fast. It is the alphabetically, we'll write. Bolo. 14th May. I hope most of you are getting correct. Those who are listening the lectures regularly, most of you understand, and I think maximum will get the correct, or they will understand very fast. If they are getting wrong also, they quickly understand the reason. Both are possible. Very good, very good. Now 15th, I'm writing, or you have tried. 15th is completed. Okay, I'm writing the answer, check it. Very good. It is 2-bromo-4-ethyl hexane. Correct. ठीक है. Clear up to 15th. Any specific point you want to ask? Because already the points which are required to solve them, I have given. Without learning the point, never try to solve. Otherwise, it will be a hit and trial. You sometimes understand, sometimes you won't understand. Exact doubt क्या है? In 13th, what's the exact doubt? Ask. Substituent means which is not part of the parent chain. Like chloro, bromo, they are substituents. Methyl, ethyl are carbon chain. So they are considered to be branching because they are carbon chain. 2-bromo, 4 nahi. 2-bromo, 4-ethyl. Already written na? Alphabetically. It is there. In 13th structure I am writing. Do you have a doubt now? I am writing the structure. CH3, CH2, CH2, C. CH2, CH3, then carbon, again carbon, again carbon. That is the structure. If you write the parent chain, this is the parent chain taken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here what is there? CH3. It is CH2, CH3. Numbering will be minimum number and maximum substituents in the parent chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 2, it is only CH3. That's why written 2-methyl. Parent chain 6 here, 6 there. So what is the rule? That longest chain select which contains maximum number of substituents or branching. So this parent chain 6 with 2 branching or substituents CH3 and CH2 CH3, ethyl and methyl. If you select straight chain, only one substituent. Fifth, already in the previous slide it is. Straight chain also 6, yeah. In question number 13, straight chain is same. Longest chain 6 with maximum substituents. Maximum is where? In this. How many? 2. Methyl, ethyl. After class, you have to again go through these examples. You can try them on your own, write them, then practice it for more clarity. You can take in 15th, you can start numbering from there also. It remains 6. Okay? Can I change the slide? Most of the examples we have done. In alkanes, most of the examples we have done, and there is no end in the Iupac nomenclature. That's the beautiful point, that Iupac is such a huge topic that you keep on working, you will find this never ending. But ultimately, when you start the regular classes, we have to go by the syllabus, that yes, what is the time we have to give, practice accordingly, but do not extend much. But right now it is a beginning part for you, so you can practice as much as possible. In NCERT, questions are given, try them. Now I'll try to give answer first. I'll not discuss. Okay? I'll not discuss. Firstly, I give the answer. Try, think about it, because already 16 examples, 15 examples we have done. I'll directly write the answer. Then you have to think over it. And then if you have a doubt, you can ask. I'm writing only carbon skeleton. I'm not writing the hydrogens. It is understood hydrogens are there to complete the valency. Okay, that is the last part of the examples for alkanes. That is enough to understand all alkanes examples. Okay, question number 16 completed. All students, at least you should try. Point remains same. Select longest carbon chain with maximum number of substituents and give minimum numbers to substituents. तो check करते जाओ answer. Check करो answer. 17th is completed. Keep on thinking about your answer also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, it is not pentane, it is hexane. I have written pent, it is actually hex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is hexane. 3, 4 dimethyl. ठीक. Now, 17th, check your answer first. Then think about it. I have explained 15th examples. Now you have to think about these. 17th completed or not? ठीक है, very good. चेक करो आंसर 17th. Alphabetically, prefixes are written alphabetically. Prefixes are written alphabetically. I'll discuss if you want, but firstly think about it. Naming is given. ठीक है, you have to think first, then I will explain. But before that, in your mind, you have some idea why this is the answer. That is what learning is, na? Some examples done, some you have to think. Then I will try to give you hint. Otherwise, so what's the use? You are copying everything. Go ahead. Three, 5, 1, 2, 3 diethyl. 3, 5 diethyl. 1, 2, 3, 3 एक साथ ठीक है. चेक करो आंसर 18th. ठीक है. I have given you answers from 16 to 19, right? Now, if you want to ask any doubts in 16th, one by one. 17th, 18th, 19th, I'll discuss. But if you want to ask in 16th, longest chain 6. ठीक. At any side numbering you can do. Both have same position. 3, 4, 5, 6. ठीक. Third position CH3, not part of parent chain. Fourth position CH3, not part of parent chain. CH3 means methyl. How many times? 2 times. Rundu times. Third and fourth position dimethyl, then hexane. 1 carbon CH3 methyl. Listen carefully the class. That's what I'm saying. Do not skip in between. Methyl CH3. ठीक है. 16th completed. Still any doubt? I'll discuss one by one. Hold on. ठीक है. 17th में कोई भी doubt? In 17th, what is the point? Select longest chain and give minimum number to the substituents or branching. ठीक है. If you start from the right side, 1, 2. How many substituent? Twice. Twice substituents. At which position? Second, second. Then next substituent at fourth. From which side I am writing? Right hand side. This is clear? From right side. 2 to 4. Now, if you think about from left, both possibilities, na? From left, if you do the numbering, first substituent at second, first substituent at second, then next substituent at fourth. Which one? Methyl. Then next one is at fourth. 2 are there. This is from LHS. Now tell me one thing. From our right hand side, 2, left hand side, 2 common. Move on to the next one. It is 2 here, it is 4. Difference is there or not? 2 and this is a 4. Which is minimum number? That is why no need to check further. No need to check further. First point of difference favors right hand side numbering. बोलो आया समझ में? In 17th CH2 why? It is CH3 na, carbon valency will be completed with CH2 or CH3. Practice the first lecture discussed carbon tetravalent. If carbon is written, it is understood 4 bonds are there. If one is formed, other 3 are hydrogen. Here also CH3. It is CH. Terminal is CH3. Other in between CH2 like this or CH here. 17th example, clear? First point of difference rule. No use of least sum rule. Only use first point of difference. First point of difference 2 and 4, which is
charge
full. ओए अंदर क्या फ्यूज थे? बैटरी. Yeah, now it's audible. It was actually discharged, that's why. Now, in 18th question, it is longest chain. You can select any side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any side. Ultimately 7. which is not part. अरे ऑडिबल ना भाई, अभिनय ऑडिबल ना? हाँ, maybe you forgot to put the earphones in your ears. Now 7, which is not part of the parent chain, CH2 CH3. And this is also selected. It is CH2 CH3 CH2 CH3. Now tell, CH2 CH3 ethyl at which position? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 3 5 3 comma 5 diethyl heptane. बोलो आया समझ में? 19th example. Select longest chain, give minimum number to substituent. Alphabetical preference, you are not getting. Alphabetical preference is at the end when tie-up is there. When there is no tie-up, why to use alphabetical pattern? We have to use minimum number. Yes, which is not part of the parent chain. It is a substituent or branching. Now listen carefully. 19th example mein. Left side numbering, if you do left side, substituents coming at which position? From LHS. 2, next 3, next 5. Now do the same thing from right hand side. If you do from the numbering 1, 2, next substituent 3, 4. Do we have to mark the further numbering? No. By first point of difference. First point of difference 3 and it is 4, which is minimum number 3. Numbering will be from left hand side, not right hand side. Bolo. In 19th. Very good, Abhinay, very good. Now tell me, any doubts in these 19 questions? 19, this one, initial 7 questions, basic ethane, methane, propane. ठीक है? This is about alkanes. In 17th, no functional group. In 17th, no functional group. Why? Because in 17th, bromo methyl used. As per Iupac, yesterday's lecture, halogens are always treated as prefixes. ठीक है? Only these are sufficient. No need to think about any bulky ring chain structures. No need. Everything I said in the first lecture, always be relevant with the syllabus. Never think I will do some out of the box questions. If it is IT advanced, then you can think about it. NEET level, stick to the NCERT and slight above. That's why every time I'm saying, read NCERT, solve NCERT completely. And that is not easy. You will realize after some time, it is not easy. Just you think about, these are thin booklet. Good, good. Very good, Ram. Okay, so that is the part only for alkanes. Now, your task is, chlorine and bromine both are substituents. Minimum number to the substituent. If tie-up is there between chlorine and bromine, then only bromine is preferred. Otherwise, no priority. First priority is minimum number substituent should get. Getting it, Firoz? Getting it? Chlorine, bromine, firstly we check which is getting minimum number. If numbering is same, then alphabetical. Completed? So if next class I think would be there, then in next lecture I'll start with the unsaturated hydrocarbons, means alkenes and alkynes. Alkenes and alkynes I'll discuss. Complex substituents I will not discuss now. We will discuss in regular classes. It is slightly difficult. Better is go for it. So homework is from NCERT. I hope that you have arranged the book. Buy it. If you have your old books are there, no problem. ठीक है, तो I have given you which page number to read. Again, you can read it. Again, read it. No need to worry about that. From page number 340. From page number 340, I have given yesterday up to page number 348. If you want, you can read up to that. But that will be, so many concepts are involved in that. Up to 348. Better is you can read up to 343. ठीक है, it's up to you. Remaining requires functional groups and some multiple bond examples are there. Page number 340 to 343. Read these questions. ठीक. Then solve example. Solved example. Problem 12.7. ठीक है, it's your homework. Solved example. Problem 12.7 on page 343. ठीक है, this you can try after the class whenever you start working on the subject. ठीक है, next at the end of the chapter. At the end of the chapter, page number 370. Page 370. Exercise questions. Exercise में 12.4. You can try which question? You can try C, third one. You can try D. ठीक है, these two you can try. 12.4. Then you can try 12.5. 12.5 में A, B, C, (12.7) only A. ठीक है, तो that is the part that you should go through it. This is the part you should go through it. And this is your homework. ठीक है, homework. In next class, every lecture at the beginning I'll discuss doubts. No need to worry. Whatever doubt you have in the class, you can ask in the next lecture at the beginning. First 10 minutes I will give depending on that. And then I'll start with the nomenclature of unsaturated hydrocarbons. I'm sharing the QR code. Yes. ठीक है, done. Okay, चलो next class we will meet. तब तक के लिए enjoy at home and work also. Consistency is required. NCERT exercise given. Try your best. Bye bye. Thank you.